Hi everyone. Today we are going to see about creating custom VPC subnet, internet gateway, and route table. And before we are going to practice this lab, we have to know some basics about VPC subnet, internet gateway, and route table. So VPC, it's a private network in AWS cloud, similar to on-prem network. In VPC, it's like having your own secure part of internet where you can access your application, store data, and control who can access it. So, a virtual network dedicated to your AWS environment, logically isolated from other virtual network in AWS cloud. A location for launching AWS resource such as Amazon EC2 instance and highly configurable virtual private server. Set IP address range and we can able to create a subnets and configure route table and it is the route table is used to allow traffic and where the traffic should go we can able to decide define network gateways and configure security settings. Using this security settings, who we can able to allow who can access our network. And the next is subnet. Subnetting is the practice of dividing a network into two or more networks is called as subnetting. And we can able to give a subnetwork of our VPC. Like this, a network query is divided into two part of subnets. Using this, we can able to divide our office network into production and database departments. Using this single network, we can able to divide into two parts of subnets. And features of VPC: isolation, control, and scalability. Isolation is your VPC is separate from others, so no one else can access it unless you allow them. And control, we can able to manage the network and create subnetworks and firewalls, etc. Scalability is we can add more resources and route table it contains routes which decides where traffic should be directed. And it's like a map or GPS for our network. The use of route table is direct traffic. We can able to direct it ensure data know the correct path to its destination. And network control, you can decide which traffic goes where to the internet, another subnet or private connection. Security is it helps sensitive data isolated by not allowing unnecessary traffic. And internet gateway is a virtual router which allow us allow traffic to and from VPC to internet. An internet gateway is like a door that connects to a private network to the internet. It allows resources in your network like server to send and receive data from internet. It's like a door we can able to direct where we have to go. That is internet gateway. And now we are going to practice lab 11. And imagine this is a two zones of uh, Northern Virginia, and this red color is a VPC, and this blue color is also a VPC, but it is custom. That means we can able to create a custom VPC. This is the default VPC that is in those days in we have already created more instances, launching instances using the default VPC. But today we are going to create a VPC and subnet, and we can going to give route table routes. And using this internet gateway, we can able to connect to the internet and access the website. So first we have to create a VPC, and then subnet, and then internet gateway, and we have to give a route table route. So in the EC2 instance, we give VPC, means we can able to access the VPC. In this your VPC, you can see the default VPC. Before that, it don't have any name. I give a tag to this VPC, and in the subnets, it already have a six for each zone. In the Northern Virginia, we have a six zones, so we have a six subnets. Mm. And then we can able to create 4091 available IP address. Using this, we can able to 4091 instances of each zone. And I give a tag of default VPC subnets. So, and then it have a default VPC route table and default internet gateway. So, in those days, when we are launching instance, we always use it to give a default VPC. So, in the network, we always used it to give a default VPC. But today we are going to create a new VPC that is dedicated to our network. So now we are going to see how to create a VPC. So here we have to create VPC only, and we have to give some name. I give custom VPC, and here we are going to give a VPC number, say, or D, and the other will be a default settings, and create VPC. And our custom VPC is now created. So after that, if we go to route tables, means we have a custom VPC's route table. It is defaultly, it will create a custom VPC route table. So I give a name custom VPC route table. So here, and we have to create a subnet. So we have one VPC, two VPCs, default and custom. We have to click custom because we are going to create a subnet for our custom VPC. So custom VPC subnet 1. I give a name custom VPC subnet 1. And this is our VPC network number, and we have to create a subnet for that. In the previous session we see about how to divide a network into subnets. So using that, I create a subnet IP address. So I click create subnet. Yes, and then we have to create a internet gateway which allow us to access through the internet. So I am going to create a internet gateway, and I give custom IGW. So create internet gateway, it will create, and then we have to attach this internet gateway to the VPC. I click attach to VPC, and I selected my own created custom VPC, and I click attach internet gateway. So after this, we have to create a rule in a route table for this custom. So I click this custom VPC route table and then edit routes. So I have to attach this internet gateway in the route table. I give internet gateway and it will show my custom internet gateway, and I click this save changes. So after this, we are going to create launch instance using our own custom VPC. Before that, we use default VPC, but now we are going to create a new instance using our own custom VPC. And I create here Linux. I click Amazon Linux, and T2 Micro, it's a free tier, and I give a key pair. And here the important thing, we have to edit and the network into default to custom VPC, and we can use we have the zone of east US East to 1C, and we have to enable the public IP. So when we are creating VPC, we selected US East to 1C, so it's showing the US East to 1C. And we have to create a new security group for our VPC. For the default, we have the security group of default VPC, and for this, our custom VPC, we have to create a new security group. Custom VPC, custom VPC security group, Northern Virginia. And in the user data, I choose a file, and I check one more. I give all the details correct. Now I'm going to launch the instance. So now we are going to access this web page using the public ID For the new VPC, we can't able to see the public DNS. We cannot able to see the public DNS. Using this public IP address and private IP address, we can able to access the internet. And in future sessions, we are going to see how to enable public IP uh, DNS, and we are going to see about what is public IP and private IP, and how to enable elastic IP. So we have to wait for the status check. Now the status check 2/2 check passed. So I click this and copy this private, sorry, public IP address, and I'm going to access the web page. It takes some time. We have to wait. Yes, now we can able to see the web page. So this is how we can create a custom VPC and attach to the instance, and wait, and using this custom VPC, we can able to access the website. Tomorrow we are going to see about elastic IP, how to create allocate elastic IP, and using this we can able to associate elastic IP and disassociate elastic IP in the next session. Thank you.